It's true. I'm ditching the high ticket course model. After 3 years of successfully selling my high ticket, which to me I would say means $1,000 and up signature course, I'm over it. And no shame to anyone who is still operating in that business model. I just personally feel like I am outgrowing it. Here's why. Well, first up, it just feels stale. After years of running the same evergreen marketing funnel with a free masterclass that leads to a time-limited pitch, and seeing this same style of marketing everywhere on my social media feeds, I'm just bored of it. Look, at this point, we all know what's coming after the free masterclass. Just DM me the word blah, blah, blah to get it, right? And I'm just not excited about it anymore. Which leads me directly into reason number 2 why I'm ditching this model. Once everyone is doing something, I tend to run the other direction. I've really never been a follower, and I'm not afraid to do things differently. It's something that served me pretty well in life, honestly. And right now, my gut is telling me that it's time for a change. Time to trust my own ideas and create new marketing strategies that feel aligned with this stage of life and business. Because, reason number 3, I'm not the same person I was 3 years ago. When I decided to go all in on teaching SEO and build an evergreen funnel to promote my course, I was heavily pregnant and also broke my dominant hand at the same time, which was an experience. I was 100% self-employed. I was trying to create space for a self-funded maternity leave, and I was online 24/7 with the rest of the lockdown world. None of those things really apply right now, and what I needed then is different from what I need now. And I know that the same is probably true of my audience. So I've decided, reason number 4, I want to reach and serve a broader audience. So first, let me be clear. Having a tight niche was absolutely pivotal to my initial success. If you're at square zero with no following, no offer, and no social proof, what I'm about to talk about, doesn't apply to you yet. But let's take it back. I began online by teaching dietitians 3 things: SEO, digital income streams, and email marketing. In my opinion and experience, those were sort of the 3 things you needed to build a successful online business. You needed a way to grow your audience, which my preferred method was SEO. You needed some way to make money, so I went over 6 different ways you could do that without seeing clients. And then you need email marketing to tie it all together and make your system scalable and sustainable. However, as I was teaching these concepts, I noticed that 90% of the people in my audience at the time were what I would consider beginners. And they were getting the best, most impactful results when they learned how to grow an audience first using SEO. So I was almost doing people a disservice when they skipped the audience building step and decided to purchase something like my course on digital income streams or email marketing. If they didn't initially have an audience or a way to grow an audience, none of that stuff was really applicable to them. So I stopped selling those other courses and I went all in on my SEO Made Simple course for food, nutrition, and wellness professionals. But now that I've been running, honing, and improving that course for 5 years, I kind of feel like I'm hitting a natural ceiling. Nearly 1,000 people have enrolled at this point. I think I'm at like 987 or something like that. And let's be honest, there are only so many dietitians interested in running an online business, in growing their audience with SEO, and doing long-form content creation, aka blogging. And people tell me all the time that their therapist friend or their teacher friend or their blogger friend would benefit from this course. And that is true. However, I am not currently reaching or marketing to those people. So I'm strongly considering tweaking my messaging a bit to appeal to a wider audience of digital creators, and also changing my business model to be more accessible. So this means that I will need to push myself to be more widely visible and reach new audiences with my free content, which is good news for you because after I figure out what's working best, I will definitely be turning around and sharing it with you. Because reason number 5, I don't really want to shut people out and feel exclusive right now. So one side effect of being high priced is that you naturally exclude people from your offerings. And right now, the only way to learn SEO from me in a formal setting is via an expensive course. And that means that my best, most actionable stuff is not available to everyone who wants or needs it. And of course, I need to make a living. However, I'm just feeling the urge to make my main offerings more affordable and reach and help more people to make up the difference. That's just what my gut is feeling and what feels good to me at the moment. Number 6, I want to diversify. So yeah, bigger picture, I want to change it up. Having most of my income come from selling one thing for a one-time fee is not really sustainable long-term. Yes, it was excellent for getting traction, honing my messaging, and becoming known for something. Hands down, 100%. But in my bones, I know it's time to go beyond that now. And I'm currently dreaming and brainstorming ways that people would be able to work with me at different price points and with varying levels of access to my direct time. And for the first time in a while, I'm actually feeling excited and inspired. It feels good. And reason number 7 why I'm moving away from the high ticket course model is I want to create sustainability. My takeaway from running a higher priced course for the last 5 years or so is that online courses really make sense for topics that don't change that much. Sure, you might need to go in and make occasional updates if like research or current best practices changes, but probably nothing too crazy. However, I can confidently say that that is not the case for SEO at the moment. A lot has been changing since AI hit the scene, and it's really a full-time job to keep up. Not to mention that a lot of this stuff is so new that it requires real hands-on first-person testing and experimenting to figure out what's working best and then share that with your audience. And of course, I love doing that type of stuff. However, I have to accept that if that's what it's going to take to be the best teacher and leader and mentor in this space, maybe other teaching models are going to be a better fit for this type of work. I'm totally obsessed with the private student community that I've created. I've simply realized that it's not sustainable as a solopreneur to serve people at the high level that I currently am for 5+ years on the back of a one-time payment. As I've spoken about in previous videos, that leaves me on the new customer hamster wheel, where every month I have to be focused on reaching new people, new customers, new people joining my course ecosystem in order to keep the lights on and the income coming in. And what I'd rather do, what feels good to me at the moment, is make income serving my current audience and know that they value my time and my expertise and are interested in paying me maybe less money on an ongoing basis to continue to learn from me. So again, none of this applies to anyone who's currently enrolled in my SEO Made Simple course. Nothing's changing for them. They will not need to move over into paying a monthly membership fee. They've already paid me for the one-time fee model, which is what I was offering, and I'm going to hold to that and continue to honor that offer for their lifetime access. So the core community of these 1,000 or so people who are already in my course are not going anywhere. Everyone's going to remain in the course, in the community, and get access to the updates and the live calls for as long as I'm doing this, which hopefully is many, many years to come. I'm confident that as I continue to expand my messaging and be more visible and create helpful content that attracts and serves more people, no doubt I can find another 1,000 people interested in working with me. And if those 1,000 people are enrolled in this more sustainable membership style model, then that will give me a lot more flexibility, consistency, and ability to focus on being the topic expert and doing real life experiments and sharing them with my audience, rather than having more of my attention being focused on getting more and more and more people enrolled just forever. So that's my thought process there. But bottom line, reason number 8, why I'm changing things up, I just want to make a good living helping people and enjoy my life. I want to make helpful content, create digital offerings that get people results, feel connected with my audience, enjoy my work each day, learn and try new things, be well compensated, and have the autonomy to plan my work around my life and not the other way around. Things I don't need at the moment, don't really need a huge team. I honestly don't need millions of dollars in annual sales. Although, hey, if it happens, of course I'll take it. And I don't need to squeeze my business into models that don't feel good to me. To get attached to one business model and never evolve. And I definitely don't need to be keeping up with the Joneses of the online world. As always, the answer is I just need to keep it simple and authentic to me, as should you. So anyway, since I am planning on making some business changes very soon, I am doing a last chance sale for lifetime access to my SEO Made Simple course. So again, anyone who enrolls in the course before the deadline will continue to get access to the course content, including all future updates, the private student community, and monthly live calls at no extra charge ever. I will put the link to check that out below this video. And after this final sale period, I'm 99% sure I'm going to be pivoting to a membership model with a monthly or annual fee to access the content, the community, and the calls. So just think about what you like. If you're the type of person who knows like, hey, I want to invest upfront once and know that I have ongoing access to this for the next like 5-10 years, then this opportunity to get in before I close the lifetime deal is probably the best option for you. If you're someone who's like, oh my gosh, I want to learn this stuff, but my budget is on the smaller side, then perhaps it's better if you wait until I open up the membership opportunity, because the monthly and annual payments compared to the one-time fee will be smaller relatively. However, once you stop paying your monthly or annual fee, you will then lose access to the content, the community, and the calls. So it's kind of just like whatever you like best. Do you want to know that you can sign up now and have access to implement it whenever you want and you'll always have the support? Or would you rather wait and pay a lower fee and maybe dip in and out depending on what you need in your life and business? I totally understand there's pros and cons to each model, so I'm leaving it up to you to decide. You want to jump in now and reserve your lifetime access, or, maybe in a few weeks or a month or so, I'm not sure how long it'll take me to redo all the sales pages and all that. I will be opening it up as some sort of recurring payment option. So I hope kind of getting the bird's eye view of the thought process that's going through my brain during all of this is relatable for you. I mean, you might not be going through this exact same thing in your business, but it's just fun to get behind the scenes of other entrepreneurs and kind of talk through their inner monologue and the lines of thinking that go into the decision making in their businesses. And that's my goal here, just trying to be transparent and share how I make decisions in my business, why I'm deciding to do this pivot at the moment, and of course, give anyone who's interested in grabbing that lifetime access the chance to do so before I change things up. So that's it for this video, this podcast episode, wherever you're listening. If you want to stay up to date on the changes I am making, definitely make sure you subscribe on whatever channel you're consuming this content, and I will catch you soon with some more digital marketing related content.